Okay. This is now take number 2 because the mics do not want to cooperate. So this is a pretty ominous setting actually, but this will be the beginning. I can't even talk. This will be the beginning of the peak week vlogs. So today I had a call with Luke and we kind of chatted about my plans for peak week, what's going to be happening over the next couple days, and what next week is going to look like leading into our first regional show coming up. So, and then hopefully heading into nationals the following weekend. So kind of like to give you guys a little bit of an explanation on how that works. Essentially, nationals is where you have the opportunity to win a pro card. In order to get to nationals, you need to qualify at a regional show. So absolutely anybody can do a regional show. You don't have to have any certain qualifications. You just have to have a membership in the CPA. But yeah, so basically at this regional show, I would need to place in the top 3 in my class, and that will qualify me to go to nationals. And then at nationals, I would have to win my class. And then, so the classes are broken up in classic based on height. And based on your height, you're allowed to be up to a certain weight. So you kind of go in your class against people, I guess, at your level. So you guys are all kind of on the same playing field because you're all the same height and you all have the same weight restriction. And then the overall would be classes A, B, C, D, however many there are, all the different heights of classic physique competing against each other for the overall. And so the winner of that would get a pro card. And so they only give out one at the shows in Canada. And yeah, so obviously that is the end goal. My main focus is just on this first show and bringing my best possible package and then securing the qualification for nationals. So plan for this week now is we're digging deep over these next couple days. We are going to push down. We're implementing cardio again. I haven't had cardio in weeks now, but we're adding cardio back in at 35 minutes for tomorrow and Saturday. And we pulled my carbs back quite a bit. I now have 3 meals with no carbs over the next few days. I think I'll probably until Sunday. We're going to check in again Sunday, see how I'm looking. But essentially, we just want, like, I was like 225 or 6 this morning, and I've been kind of fluctuating. My lowest was like 222. So below 222 is kind of where I start to look worse. And so we just want to kind of push me down to the bottom of that range. And then throughout peak week, we'll kind of build me back up and find where my best look is going to be. So, yeah, the next couple of days are going to suck. So this is going to be the lowest my food has been all prep, and it's only a couple of days and we're this close anyway, so it really doesn't matter at this point. I'm going to do whatever. I literally ate dirt at this point. But yeah, so that's that is the plan, and got my training plan all set up. Today, good news though, today I trained quads and Luke informed me that it would be my last quad workout before this first show. So that's very exciting. I'll probably throw in a set of like quad extensions at some point throughout peak week just to get a little blood in the legs. But we just want to like reduce as much inflammation there as possible because I do tend to hold on to it and my legs are pretty blurred for a few days. So that's kind of the plan with training. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to keep you guys updated throughout the week. I don't know how many videos this is going to be, if it's all going to be one video or we're going to make a bunch of videos. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. And Taylor is filming for me tomorrow. So he's going to come film the pre-workout meal. Then we're going to go film at the gym. Got a little push workout. So this is going to be a pretty good video. You guys are in for a little bit of a treat here. But yeah, so this will probably be its own separate video kicking off peak week. And I'll just kind of keep you guys updated on how my weight is fluctuating, how these low days and pushing me down more kind of affects my look, and kind of how the scale is progressing, because I feel like it's just kind of starting to stabilize now from traveling. And yeah, so that's pretty much the plan. I'm going to try to pump these videos out as quickly as possible for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the peak week vlogs. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe, drop a like on the video, and I will see you tomorrow morning for my poverty meals. Whew. Okay, good morning guys, and welcome back to the peak week vlog. So, my battery's about to die, but I am just about 7 o'clock. I am going to do my cardio now because cardio has been implemented again. So we're going to do cardio. We're going to come back here. We're going to pose. I weighed in this morning. I was 222.9. So that's the lowest I've been in a while. And I feel like my body is just kind of starting to like catch up from traveling. Like my weight was fluctuating a lot. So I'm really just now finding some stability on the scale and getting back into my routine, getting back in the rhythm of things, and the body's responding well. So we got our first death day of 1 ahead of us. So we're gonna get after it, get our cardio done, get our posing done, eat, and then Taylor's coming here around like 9. Okay guys, we have had a busy but productive morning. So when did I think I checked in when I woke up with you guys, but essentially I just went into my cardio like I mentioned last night. 35 minutes is implemented back in, so honestly it felt kind of good to get up and just like get moving right away. Honestly, for literally anyone, like if you just want to feel better throughout the day, get up and move right away. So did my 35 minutes of cardio, came back here, did 2 rounds of posing, and honestly I was gassed. I haven't done that it's been a while, the cardio and then posing right after, but right now it's just about like I've been doing all of this stuff all prep long, and it's more so about crossing your T's, dotting your I's. This far out, tomorrow I'll be 1 week out, and it's more so now about not doing this stuff because I necessarily need to, but more so just building confidence, knowing that I'm doing everything that I need to be doing each and every day, is what is going to carry over into confidence on stage. Like it's funny, I was having a conversation with Morgan about this yesterday at the gym, and I was saying how just like the past couple weeks, or even since being back from traveling, it's just been like all the days look the same, and I'm getting so close now that I'm like, man, like what is the point? I've already done the work, we're already a week away, like, you know, it's just like, fuck, can we just get on stage and do this already? Obviously I'm excited, but it's the work that happens now in this next week that will carry over and will show on stage, because if I can get up there and go through the motions like I have been these past couple weeks, and not just like go through the motions, like obviously I want to be present, but go up there and basically could be asleep and go through my posing, nail my poses, you know, be poised on stage and pose in, you know, a professional manner. And that obviously comes from practice and holding your poses and really conditioning yourself to do so. So we are sitting down for meal number 1 of the death day here now. Let's gotta go on this side. So basically what we're looking at here, this is gonna be my biggest meal of the day. I got my 4 slices of sourdough, 3 whole eggs, 80 grams of chicken, got my water. I don't know if I showed you guys this morning, but this was just HydroSurge, Vita XT, and 10 grams of creatine. So at this point, we're getting very consistent with sodium intake. I've been pretty consistent with sodium intake anyways, just because I saw all my meals pretty much the same except for my last one. So sodium intake is getting consistent, water intake getting consistent. We've kind of nailed that down to 4.5 liters. So just making sure that I'm tracking my water intake, my sodium intake, and obviously, you know, meals are meals. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to crush this. I got to shower and get ready for when Taylor's coming over. So I will see you guys probably at the next meal. I don't really know how this is going to unfold today, but I'm going to record what I can and show you guys all my meals, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Okay, boys, we are back home now. Had a great workout, honestly. but kind of expected because Taylor got here like around 9:30. So I had my first meal around like 8:30, and obviously today is like the lowest my food has been all prep. So ideally I would have liked to push my meals until a little bit later, but obviously I wanted to make sure that I had enough carbs in before my workout so I would actually have a half decent workout. Because like I said, it's really just this push workout that I did today and my pull workout of my regular workouts that I have left, and then we'll get into my peak week workouts. I gotta lay down my arm here because it's getting heavy. But yeah, so had a great workout, got some great content with Taylor. We got some pretty cool pics. So I'm really excited to see how all that turns out. And filmed a little reel for Elevate, filmed a little reel for Jack Factory, and then filmed a workout. So I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. But yeah, so now I have the dilemma where I have finished both of my most carb dense meals at like 10 a.m., 10:30. It's now 2. I've been home for a little bit now, and I'm really just trying to push my next meal as much as I can, because I have chicken and veg meal, beef and veg meal, beef, veg, and rice meal, and a scoop of protein. That's it. So the only carbs I have left today is 100 grams of rice, which may as well just be no rice. So yeah, we'll see. So plans for the rest of the day, I'm sure I have some check-ins there, some stragglers from yesterday. Friday is not typically a check-in day for me, but yeah, we're gonna have a look and see what client work needs to be done, see what clients need to be tended to, and then we are probably gonna go for a little walk because I got my cardio done this morning. I think we're at around 7,000 steps so far, so I gotta hit my 11K. So I'll probably take Fletcher out when it gets a little cooler out, and we'll go for a walk down by the water. And yeah, might take my drone. Depends how windy it is. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be a plan for the rest of the day. I will keep you guys updated on my meals and what I'm up to, but I'm mostly just gonna be sat at my desk now, working, maybe making some content. And yeah, that's pretty much the plan. So I will see you guys in the next clip. Okay guys, so I have really been shitting the bed on this full day eating. So honestly, from everything that me and Taylor recorded at the gym, that's probably just gonna be a separate video. I'm gonna let him do his thing and just make a dope video out of it. So this is gonna be just like the full day of eating on the suck before peak week. Last meal was just 150 grams of chicken with 100 grams of green beans. Put some sriracha and mustard on there with some salt, and you guys really didn't miss much. So I'm gonna have my next bigger meal now, and this is my only carbs for the rest of the day. Actually, I do get some blueberries later, so I mean that'll be like 10 grams of carbs maybe, but I got 100 grams of rice with this meal, 200 grams of ground beef, and 125 grams of spinach. So I'm gonna eat this, then I'm gonna go finish my steps. Me and Fletcher will go out for a little walk, probably down by the water, and then come home, have my last meal. And I'm gonna kind of put them together because it's literally a scoop of protein, blueberries, and ground beef. So that'll be my last meal. I'll have my tea and go to bed. So all right, I don't think you guys will ever hear me say this again, but 100 grams of rice has never looked so good. I think this is probably the longest I've gone throughout the day without carbs this entire prep. But this is our meal here, and like I said, 100 grams rice cooked, and 125 spinach, and 200 beef. And I'm putting some of this. I think this is, yeah, it's from Thunder Bay, Ontario, but it's pineapple habanero hot sauce, and it is so good, but it's so expensive. This small bottle was like $14 or something ridiculous like that. But in prep, we spare no expense on condiments. So I'm going to eat this. I need to get this fucking opened here. Also, you guys will probably see in the workout video, but this is a new shirt that I got from Dark Sport, and it's actually pretty dope. I have not been a fan of of dark sports stuff in some time, just because I feel like they're doing too much now a lot of the time. But this drop was actually pretty dope, so I snagged this. I really want to get some Controlled Insanity stuff. I have not bought anything from them yet, but I really do like the vibe and the kind of aesthetic of the clothes, I guess you could say. So yeah, I'm going to crush this meal. I'll probably check in with you guys on the walk, and yeah, I'll see you then. Okay guys, I literally just walked into the door. As you guys saw, went for a nice little walk down. Fletcher, enough. Enough. He literally drinks water until he throws up and does not learn. Anyways, just back from a nice walk down by the water. Honestly, there's something about like being by the water that like I feel like kind of helps clear my head. And I feel like that's in part due to, like, I grew up in Newfoundland, so it's like a small island on the east coast of Canada, and I was always by the water. Like, literally every day I could see the ocean. I can literally see it from my house. So, you know, it's kind of a calming setting, I guess. And it was a beautiful night. It's like, what, 17 degrees out, 16 degrees out, so like perfect hoodie weather. So yeah, it was a really nice walk. Got my steps polished off, and now I'm going to have my last meal. So I had to pick up the camera as soon as I walked inside because I was like, I am totally going to forget because I am so hungry. But I am going to throw you guys on the tripod now, and we'll get this meal going. By the way, Fletch. Also, nice little flower arrangement that I got for Alicia. Because obviously she's competing tomorrow, and I wanted her to have flowers on her show day, but I was like, it really doesn't make any sense to send her flowers because she's going to have to throw them out in 2 days when she comes home anyways. So I was like, I'll get her some for here so they're there when she comes home. It's a high IQ move. I'm supposed to have spinach with this meal. I feel like this is just focused on the flowers and probably not me. I'm gonna stick that up here. Yeah, I'm supposed to have spinach with this meal, but I don't have any rice in this meal, so I think I'm gonna swap the spinach out for green beans, because that sounds a lot more appealing to eat without rice. And pretty much this whole prep, I've been doing like a half teaspoon of salt on each meal, except for my very last one, which honestly, I usually eat my last two meals together, just because my last one is really, really small, and I get a lot better sleep, or I have a lot easier time falling asleep when I have a little more food in my stomach. So kind of a strategic move on my part there. So yeah, the other portion of this meal is going to be 100 grams of blueberries, 20 grams of almond butter, and 1 scoop of whey. So I haven't decided what flavor I'm gonna have yet. Also, this fucking sucks. Last night, I was trying to make it creamy, and it was literally smoking. And I don't know what happened, but the little thing that goes down into it and like pushes the blade up and down is like going down on an angle now. So my creamy is absolutely toast. So no creamies for the last 2 weeks of prep, which kind of sucks, but honestly I don't mind making a whey paste. And then I'm not having the almond milk, and I'm not having the Jello mix, and that's gonna make me more shredded, and it's gonna be better. That is ready. I think we're gonna go with a little vanilla whey paste, just because I love how it pairs with the almond butter. Really good combo. My current fixation has been on like healthy, high protein treats and stuff like that. And also just like good meal combinations. So I'm already like thinking about the off season, and anyone who has prepped, you know, when you get in like the last couple weeks of prep, you're just like starting to think about the off season. And like, I can't wait to grow. I can't wait to like chat about my meal plan and my cycle design with Luke. And it's mostly the meals though, because I'm like, I really want to incorporate some Greek yogurt and some more like sandwiches, like a chicken sourdough sandwich would be fire. Maybe some like beef burritos, stuff like that. So yeah, that's been my focus as of lately. Now the question is, do I want to mix the peanut butter in with this, or do I want to drizzle it over the top of the blueberries? I think we'll mix it in. Switching up the angle a little bit here. Another thing I've been doing is weighing my sauces. So Luke said not to change a thing with my condiment usage, or my sodium intake, or really anything. He just wants me to be very consistent. But I've just been keeping it to 15 grams of whatever condiment on each meal, which honestly is not a lot. And when you look at a lot of these ingredients, well, this is 30 mils. So that would be 30 grams, and it's only 10 calories. So that's really not that much. But yeah, just being consistent across all meals right now. Because in peak week, now more than ever, this is when consistency matters, right? Because the small changes that you're making, they do make a big difference. So it's super important that everything is precise and consistent across the board. I think I will be saving the rest of this for Fletcher. And we need to put our blueberries in there. And I'm gonna put that in the freezer for a little bit. All right, so another thing that I've been very big on this prep is teas. And I've gone through phases of drinking tea before, but it tends to usually be in prep. In prep, I get into the teas, at least my past, like, I'd say 2 preps before this. But yeah, really into the teas. I find it's really good for my digestion, and it also, like, the teas that I get, stick it up here. The teas that I get, or that me and Alicia get, or she has really introduced me to a lot of these, focus on my face. She has really introduced me to a lot of these teas. And there's a Bengal spice. I think that one is my favorite. Cinnamon apple, chamomile, another really good one. I gotta fix this. Okay, I'm hoping this works now that I have some face tracking on. Peppermint tea, always a safe bet. Then we just got pure chamomile here. Is there anything else? There was a vanilla chai one. I think I had the last one last night. But that one is also fire. So yeah, I gotta check out some new teas, but we're gonna go with the cinnamon apple chamomile tonight. And I am trying to limit sweeteners wherever I can, really. But one thing that is consistent is I will have one sweetener in one of my coffees every day, and one sweetener in my tea at night. And that's pretty much it. So I will show you guys we're getting off the tripod here. Whoa. The last 2 meals here, so that looks pretty good if you ask me. I'll probably sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on top there too. Cinnamon is, like, bodybuilders, you guys get this. Cinnamon is huge in prep. And honestly, I love cinnamon in the off season. Anything cinnamon, I absolutely love. And the fact that it's fall now and I'm gonna be done prep soon, and I can have all of the fall treats, especially those pumpkin muffins from Starbucks. And oh man, dreaming of it. I'm dreaming of it. And yes, the other portion of this the 150 grams of ground beef, 125 grams of snap peas, and that's gonna be it for the day. So I will tally up what the total calories were for the day over here. I got some sick pictures at the gym today, which I will also probably put in this video. But you guys will see clips from the workout in the video that I'm doing with Taylor. So I'm very excited for that video. It's gonna be a dope video, I think. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So it is almost 10:30 actually. It's late. It's past when I need to be in bed. So I'm gonna polish this off real quick. We made it through the first death day. So honestly, it really wasn't too bad. I got pretty busy with work, and I think filming with Taylor, that took up a lot of the day as well, and kind of kept my mind off things, which was really nice, honestly. So we got another day just like this tomorrow, training pull. So I might record a little bit tomorrow as well, as Alicia is going to be competing as well. So I'll probably get some of the live stream on video, and we can cheer her on together. So if the video does not end here, I will see you tomorrow. If it does, please like and subscribe. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. We're going to keep the vlogs going throughout this peak week, so make sure you're subscribed, make sure you got the notifications on so you don't miss a video and you don't miss this banger that me and Taylor are coming out with. So until next time, peace.